What's up, guys? Hello, everybody. Kyber network is on a tear, guys. Kyber network is on a tear. Oh man. Are we live? Are we live? What's up? What's up, Jamie? Are we live, folks? Very early in the morning. Right now I think it's almost close to 9 a.m. Hi everyone, Lewis, Ellen, welcome to the stream. Richard, Eve, Such K, LOL, Richard, Matthias, Robert. What's up everyone? Okay, so welcome to the stream. Today Haley and I are once again alone for the next 2 days till the mom-in-law is here. So forgive me if the baby kind of has to do something or puke or whatever. I just fed her, so she's not gonna go anywhere. Say hello everyone. What's up everyone? Yep. Yeah, dude, I always have the baby, Mr. Crypto. I always have the baby, man. It's just whether or not am I available to stream alone or with her. So don't mind her if she like kind of wiggles around. So anyway, so far I noticed that all the decentralized exchanges are killing it, all based on anticipation, by the way. Some of them are not they are not even established yet. For example, Kyber network. Kyber network was a plan that I had Christmas time. I think those who have been around, as in when they've been watching me since December, already know that my top two picks for 2018 were Quantum and Kyber network. So I'm being very strict on my accumulation process. I'm actually accumulating Kyber network and Quantum at dips. So for example, as we all know, the recent partnership with 360 on Quantum, so that's a very huge partnership for the Quantum network. But I think there is more room for growth because there's four other partnerships. There are four other partnerships that are not announced yet. So I kind of anticipate that the price of Quantum will be laddering upwards. So I would anticipate buying more expensive going forward. If we manage to get a very strong BTC, run up, we can use the strength of Satoshi. We can use the Satoshi strength to buy into whatever favorite cryptocurrencies we like. Oh yeah, Raiden is doing pretty well as well, right, Mr. Crypto? Currently, I just saw Raiden. I think it's at $7.45. So congratulations for people who bought into my suggestion on a scalability solution. Well, like I said, Raiden has not actually like proven itself. It's still in the works as an off-chain scalability solution. Yes, that's right. And so is Haley bullish on Kyber? Hey Haley, are you bullish on Kyber? Any comments? Any comments? Okay. So Haley and I feel that right now all the decentralized exchanges are gonna kill it. Why are all the decentralized exchanges killing it? Right now, especially, we are not able to sign up on Binance. We are not able to sign up on, well, we're having issues with, maybe some of us are having issues with Bittrex, or we fear to use Bittrex because of slow support and whatnot. But Bittrex seems okay. Hey, what's up, IC Clutch? Right now, I think there are people who are, I'm not sure, guys, so far, how is your experience with Bittrex? Maybe that would be a better way. So far, have you all been using Bittrex? Any issues? So far so good. Deposit and withdrawal. Yeah, feel free to let us know. Hey, what's up, Shiruba? No problem. Okay, thanks, Victor. Okay, make BTC daily. Thank you. All right. So you see, guys, I have not been using Bittrex. I kind of love Binance because Binance also has a referral program. I think those who would love to earn some passive income, if you have a, if you guys have your own kind of network or something like that, you like to go and promote your Binance code. She's starting to struggle. So it's okay. Okay, wait, let me try to put her down. Maybe she wants to be put down on the court. Give me a second, guys. Oh man. This is one hand action here. Oh. Okay, first, huh? Alright, so yes, I have to put her onto the little bouncer. She's on the bouncer, guys. Don't worry, she's safe. Okay, so apparently, right, Binance has very strong volume. If you have been actually investing or using Binance, they have a very nice app, but there are times when it's a little bit buggy. So I noticed that when I use Binance, there's a time when I press sell, the sell doesn't actually appear. So I guess it's a bug. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not there. That's what I've been experiencing. So far, I guess the app has been functioning very well. I noticed that they are recruiting as well. So if you guys are looking for a job, or at least you are good at what you do, go and check out the Binance, the Binance I think that they are employing people there. Oh, you're not big on using the Binance app. Okay, so oh yes, I was about to say, why are decentralized exchanges going to do very well, at least for this quarter? I'm not very sure whether is it going to do well for the whole of the year. But yes, because a lot of US exchanges are going to go through regulations. I'm pretty certain of it, right? Because right now the only way to control cryptocurrencies is through the exchanges. So we have all experienced that. So I assume that a lot of the US exchanges, that means the favorite ones that we've been using, Poloniex, Bittrex, they're all going to go through a very stringent process of regulation. I'm pretty certain of it because they're registered in the US, guys. So popular exchanges like Robinhood, I think you can watch my interview with Popo Chen. I think that is going to do well also. Okay, not sure in terms of the liquidity, but I think Robinhood is going to do quite well. Cobb. Okay, not that I've invested in Cobb yet, but I think they might do quite well based on just the pure sentiment. So remember a time in the past when privacy coins were doing extremely well. Okay, and when privacy coins were doing well, all the privacy coins went up together. So I think we're having that kind of exact same kind of liquidity because BTC actually came down yesterday, but all our so-called, by the way, sorry, Binance is not decentralized. All our exchanges that sit outside of the US seem to be doing pretty well. So I assume that there's something to do with it, or at least the market feels the exact same way, because the volume for Kyber is actually very thin. It's less than 1,000 BTC for 24 hours, and right now we are seeing that the price keeps trending upwards, but very thin volume. Okay, so for people who are squeezing in small orders, maybe 1 BTC at a time, it is actually quite okay. But right now it's kind of parabolic, so maybe I'm not sure whether it's a good time to go in. I'd rather have a BTC bull run, and then after that it kind of corrects the price. The previous entry point was at 22,000 satoshis or 20,000 satoshis was pretty good. Now it's about 34 to 35,000 satoshis, so it ran up very quickly, guys. We're talking about just over the weekend. So what I recommended for the premium group, which is closed right now, okay, we really don't want to accept any more inquiries, guys, because we are trying to fill up okay, we extended to the weekend on goodwill because of the whole holiday period. We really had a lot of people missing out on our Discord link. Actually, we already processed all the applications and registrations already, but the holiday period kind of caused people to miss out. We were continuously working throughout the holiday period, but people who were traveling missed out on the Discord, so we kind of extended a little bit 1 week into January, and so we were trying to clean that up. And then right now there seems to be more inquiries coming in, but please let's wait for the next month in February to join if you're interested. We're really sorry, it's not that we don't want to accept new members, it's just that right now I think we want to keep the group very small. It's just easier to disperse information. So as you know, it's very difficult to always just come on and live stream. You know, I have a family, guys, so it's not like I can, but Discord group is where I can input very quickly. Guys, buy this. Guys, what are your thoughts on this? I mentioned that before. So that's why the Discord group exists. All right. So okay, BTC dominance. Let me get some questions. BTC dominance is at 33.4%. How long can it go? What's your guess? Okay, when it comes down to the dominance, I feel that Bitcoin may no longer be the main the main dominant crypto. Okay, it may not be the main dominant crypto anymore. Perhaps Ethereum could be the one, because there are also a lot of Ethereum pairings. Quantum is a very good example of an up and coming, because it has its own exchanges, and anything that is built on Quantum, all the dApps, right, already have been integrated to Kyber wallet. At the same time, they also have their own set of exchanges, which are not the popular exchanges that we're very used to using, right? So one is Gate.io, the other one is EXX and iBank. See, all these very, very unique exchanges are coming up, and Quantum has their own, right? So they have their own pairings. So not that you cannot pair with BTC, but BTC will give you more options, more variety. But when you use Ethereum, Ethereum also gives you a lot of variety as well. And I think most people are cashing out into Ethereum, and so that is why the BTC price keeps going up, but the dominance is maintained at about 33%. Will it go on a tear? Maybe after Chinese New Year. This is kind of my thoughts, or at least leading up to, because, okay, let's just put it this way, the Chinese still control quite a lot of volume. It's just that you don't know which exchanges are they utilizing to kind of search the volume. Who knows, maybe they are using Korea as well. But I think Korean government has already tightened on exchanges in Korea, okay, and they are definitely going to drop in terms of volume slightly, but still Korean volume is still, I think, easily 50 to 60% of the overall market. Okay, cost is like up like nuts. Okay, sure. Cost, I assume, is also an exchange, from what I understand as well. Okay, so you look more into Icon. Surely Peter has been talking to you about it or recommended it to you. No, actually he has not. Icon, I think, is like the Korean smart contract platform. So right now Cardano went crazy with nothing. Icon is also going crazy with very little developments as well. But for those who got in, congratulations. It's the same thing. Kyber network has done nothing. To be very honest with you, what has Kyber network have? No mainnet at the moment. They are still, I think, in pilot net. I think it's probably a closed beta to test out whether or not the whole exchange works. So they are still actually quite a while away. So that was why I came up with the accumulation strategy when it was 14,000 satoshis. So when it was 14,000 satoshis, I said, you know what, it's still very, very cheap, below $2. It really has nothing. It's just air now. Keeping it at $2, no problem. Because I went in Kyber network a little bit, 1.5 Ethereum during the ICO, right? Based on the fact that I mentioned about ecosystem, Ethereum, OMG, and Kyber network are going to form that ecosystem. So I decided to also add in Raiden. I also suggested like as an ecosystem, and Raiden has been doing well. So people who kind of bought that concept of the Ethereum's ecosystem, right, are already making a lot of money already, because QSP, Raiden, QSP was to cater to smart contract platforms on Ethereum. Then, oh, okay, wait, hold on, my baby is wait, okay, okay. So wow, okay. So I mentioned that the Ethereum ecosystem. So Ethereum. So if you bought Ethereum anywhere from 300 all the way, now currently Ethereum is about $1,000. You have Raiden network. Raiden network is the scalability solution. That was recommended, I think, below $4. So now it's already $7 plus. Congratulations on that. Kyber network also made huge money. $2 currently now is almost close to $6. That's almost another 3x. Then you have Quantstem, right? Quantstem. So this ecosystem alone is going to probably pave the way and strengthens Ethereum proposition. But I think Ethereum is going towards scalability. So they are going to launch Plasma and also, I think, Casper as well. So give them some time. What coins rallied hard, worth waiting for, or shall we buy now? Right now, I kind of don't have anything, because I already recommended that in December. So I don't have anything like right now that is cheap that you can go into, because I don't recommend random stuff, guys. Everything comes together, has to tie in very, very nicely. You can't just buy something randomly and then, you know, I mean, you could, right? This market is just very random. Like, it can be air, it can be crap. I think I saw some coin called pub coin or something like that. That can just go up randomly. It's just insane. What if I send money already? Victor, if you send money already, that means okay, this is referring to the premium group. If you send money already, Victor, don't worry. Just make sure that you have your TX ID and you have everything is all in, so that we can send you the Discord link. Because of the time zone difference, right now it's not even 9 AM, guys. So that's why sometimes we miss, and you are asleep, you may miss your Discord invite link, or your Discord invite link is in your spam folder. So check your spam folder as well. Okay, Tiago. Okay, if Tiago, if you're also in, congratulations. I think I saw you in the premium group. So welcome, and welcome to have you. Very happy to have you on board. How do you feel about Kenya coin launch tomorrow on Binance? Okay. Sorry, I'm not familiar with Kenya, Mohammed. I will probably check it out, because there are a lot of coins that are going to be listed, but there are also quite a number of coins that are going to be delisted as well from Binance. Because I don't trade the coins that don't make sense to me. Sometimes they are there, sometimes they're not there. So I noticed that when I check the listing, there are some coins that are going to be delisted from Binance. So be very, very careful. Okay, hi, do we see, if we see KNC at all-time high, 450 yesterday, and be sensible and not to buy, and see at $5 today, what does one do? Be more sensible or jump on board? Okay, Ninja, this is a very tough question, isn't it? Because every day is going to an all-time high. Notice that most cryptocurrencies, right, especially Ripple, people who got in at Ripple at the high are not too happy right now. I hope that you can kind of relate that. I'm not saying that I don't want you to be in on this opportunity, but when anything goes parabolic, I never recommend it anymore. Because when I recommended Kyber network, it was on a slow uptrend. It wasn't like this. It was on a slow uptrend. So I can safely still give a Satoshi level for you guys to participate and get excited about. But right now, I can't really comment. It's very risky to enter. It could correct at any time. I don't want you to be in that situation. So I would really prefer that you be more patient with this, Ninja. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I mean, I'm always open to collabs, right? I'm always open to collabs. So anything is fine. Anyone in Robin 8 ICO? Yeah, Robin 8 is doing pretty well at the moment. They are social media influencer platform that prevents fake news and fake data. Yeah, that is. Oh, come on, dear. Darling. Ayo. Wait, let me get the baby. She's a bit hot. Okay. Okay. Oh man. Oh, okay. So here she is. Wait, let me. So I would say right now there's quite a lot of stuff, man. There's quite a lot of stuff going on at the moment. The whole market is just going insane. I think we're gonna be pushing to 1T. We're definitely pushing to 1T in a matter of months. I don't think it's gonna be a matter of days, but we're definitely pushing for 1 trillion, because notice that Ethereum has Vitalik has sold off some of his coins. I think he sold off his coins to pay his developers, but I'm not sure is he planning to sell off his Ethereum coins so that he has less influence on the price of Ethereum. So he sold off 30,000 Ethereum of late. And Litecoin, as we know, Charlie Lee has already sold off all his Litecoins, and actually kind of moved it to the foundation. So I anticipate there's definitely going to be Litecoin futures pretty soon. Any thoughts on ADA? I'm thinking of dumping this and put the proceeds to Quantum instead. Well, you did make quite a bit of money, make BTC daily on ADA when I put it out there at 11 cents. We all did. So to me, what I did was very simple. I did exactly what you did, which is to put it into Quantum and Kyber Network. That's what I did. Yeah. So you know, right now, when Quantum does not have any news and the hype is tapering off, which is very good. When hype is tapered off, you can consider, but you might want to wait 1-2 days to see what happens, and then make your decision from there. But Kyber network, I'm not too keen on people entering because right now I would like to do more research on Kyber network to see what kind of partnerships are they forming to justify buying on the uptrend, which I don't like. I don't like buying on the uptrend. I prefer accumulating when it's low and boring and consolidating. I prefer those times. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, Quantum's price didn't respond to their announcement yesterday as many of us expected. Actually, Quantum's price did react, right? It was at 50, it went up all the way until $70. So it did react, but it reacted before the announcement was made, right? It didn't react, as in it didn't have a very crazy reaction after, because the action happened before, 12 hours before. And then the moment the announcement came, people were starting to take profit on it already. So that's the way it is. Alright, so Ethereum is mooning, yeah, 1.2k, crazy. So most people are gonna sell, okay, so buy on rumor, sell on news. So that's what's happening. Right now, I think OMG is also doing very well. Loopring is doing very well, LRC. That is backed by the Neo and Quantum. Both are involved, not built on Quantum, by the way. It's basically backed by. So there are a lot of things happening of late, and I think the privacy coins may have their say, but I think the theme this year is going to be exchanges. So as you can see, all the exchanges popping up, all the exchanges are doing very, very well. So stick to the theme, guys. Don't move too much away. This year, I would say also scalability solutions. Look at, so those who are new, look at exchanges. Any exchange that has a token utility of providing dividends, because the token also, for example, gives you cheaper fees or provides a kind of a dividend element where there's a share buyback or token buyback, you can consider those. But make sure that let's not be too hasty to buy exchanges or put in our money with exchanges that are not very established, because it's very, very risky. As much as we want to participate in purchasing altcoins, okay, baby. So as much as we would like to participate in this altcoin market, we have to be very careful. If we are depositing our money into these exchanges, there is a possibility that these exchanges may not be credible. So you really have to look into the team, look into the partnerships, also that these or kind of backing that these exchanges have before you start depositing your cryptos in to start trading on them. Be very, very careful. So yeah, that's one thing. Also, when it comes to infrastructure coins, okay, if it comes to infrastructure coins, right, make sure that these are established smart contract platforms that are already having decentralized applications being built on them, because they will have a solid library offering lots of different applications, so it's easier for programmers to use, right? Whether they have a SDK, whether they have a virtual machine up and running for smoother, seamless interface for developers to build on. Are Neo and Quantum partners? That's a very interesting question. Well, I don't think so. They are definitely, well, competitors, but they do know each other, right? They do know each other, you know. You never know. You never know. In due time. Highest all time without any real announcement. Yeah, man. A lot of things are like that, guys. A lot of things. Oh, yeah. When I say Quantum is QTUM, not QAU. I think a lot of people are confused with that. EOS. EOS is another project that is full of hype as well. Let me put this down on this chair. It's also full of hype as well, guys. I noticed that there's a huge demand for EOS at the moment, and I think they kind of so that's why they kind of EOS is doing very well in terms of price, but in terms of actual development or launch, I don't see anything yet. Okay. Is F shooting up very quickly as we speak? Wow, okay. But anyway, guys, I'm not taking profit on my Ethereum. I'm not doing anything. I'm just like, just accumulating it because who knows, we may see $2,000 Ethereum by the end of the year. I don't want to do anything with it. I just accumulate it. I don't really mention much about it because I mentioned to you that Ethereum is already the very kind of established and highly used smart contract platform that is generation 2, but Vitalik is definitely pushing it towards generation 3. Now generation 3 blockchains are cross-chain communication. That means they can speak to each other, and the virtual machine will allow other virtual machines to like port. They can talk to each other in a sense that if one wants to develop on, say, Quantum, and then they develop on Ethereum, right? The code kind of like it's a translator. The virtual machine is a translator. Okay, so that's what the VM is for. So these things are gonna happen. I anticipate more developments of this kind of stuff in 2018. It's more on the technical side, so I think those who are more technically inclined will definitely understand this. Yes, Icon, I think more or less is definitely a Gen 3 blockchain. Raiblocks is also considered Gen 3 because it's blockless. I understand that Raiblocks, however, is more focused on speed. Raiblock is focused on transacting fast. So I have not officially read the white paper to comment much on Raiblock, but I know Raiblock is also on a tear. It's doing very, very well at the moment. Congratulations for people who bought, but I didn't buy Raiblock. But I will probably at least read and see, because there's Hashgraph, there's DEX, there's Raiblock, which I'm not sure what kind of tech is that, and I'm also going to be diving in depth into the consensus algorithms. Like, why do people use this particular consensus algorithm? I don't think it's much of a big deal, but I think most of the time people are interested in I think most people are interested in oh yeah, it's block lattice. Okay, how to buy Hashgraph? You can't buy Hashgraph. Hashgraph, it does not have an ICO at the moment, but they may plan to have an ICO. Okay, let's see now. Bro, even if I don't recommend Chainlink, it doesn't mean anything. I'm just not recommending it because I don't know what it is, right? If I knew what it does, definitely I don't mind recommending Chainlink, but I don't. So I don't. You don't have to laugh at anybody, bro. We make money in different spots, right? We make money. I've made money on Quantum. I've made money on Ethereum Classic. I've made money on Litecoin. I've made money on Kyber Network. I've made money on ETC, different things, different projects, I look at different things, guys. It's it's not necessary to laugh at anything. Everybody makes sense. If you go and buy your Chainlink and you've been researching deep, you've made money, great. Okay, but we at CG, we have a different kind of portfolio. We look at things that are having an ecosystem. So come on, man. You don't have to laugh at anything. Everybody knows, CG, we all make a lot of money here. So there's nothing to laugh about. I bought Wax and Huopi and then put it in Jack's. Comment on Raiden. Yeah, Raiden right now, they don't have anything. I can't comment on them. We recently did the review. Alright, they're very quiet. They're doing their technology. So right now, they're focusing very much on making sure that the scalability solution works. Once they have kind of said, yes, this is going to happen, then I think a lot of things will start coming together. Because right now, if you open multiple payment channels, right, how is that actually going to run? Now it's all on tests. We don't really. I am invested. No problem, man. Crypto Steam. Like I said, it's not no offense, but I mean, don't put stuff out there like say, oh, you're gonna come and laugh at Ryan when I don't recommend something. It's not. I don't even understand that comment actually, because I put out stuff there that people make money on, and if you put out stuff out there that people make money on, I think it's just about the community. So it's nothing to laugh about, man. Yeah. So IOTA is a nice play. Yes, IOTA is still a play. Yeah, IOTA is a play that I would love to get into later. I kind of like the whole idea of the IoT, Internet of Things. I think it's definitely going to be big in the next 3 to 5 years. So yeah, it's going to be pretty big. But I think the run-up already came. I'm not sure whether because we're pushing to 1T and above, there's going to be more momentum, right? Is crypto more mainstream? Definitely. We have so much coverage on CNBC. We have so much coverage on CNBC, Bloomberg. They're practically having a segment on crypto every day. So you don't have to worry, man. Definitely, cryptocurrencies is more mainstream now than it was 2 years ago. You can guarantee more and more people are gonna be looking in our space. And the very first thing that they get into is Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. So if you have those, you have to just accumulate those. You just have to keep stacking it up as you continue to progress. Any information on Liz? Aha! Wellington Silva. Funny that you mentioned it, because Liz is going to launch their SDK platform 20th of February. So the price is starting to already rise up. I actually bought a little bit of Lisk on a tip from my legacy group, because the legacy group, one of them was focused on Liz. So Liz was, I think, $28. I think I bought it at 237,000 satoshi. 170,000 satoshis. He just commented. I just went in, just bought a little bit of it, and currently now I think it's at 210,000 to 220,000 satoshis. SDK platform is basically, what does SDK platform mean? Meaning that it's a programmer kit. It's like a developer toolkit. That's the right word to use. So do you know that if you're someone who actually for those who are familiar with coding, right? What it does is just basically /option, and then suddenly you have a whole list of programs. You don't have to do one command line by one command line. So it's kind of important. It helps developers just start doing stuff faster, right? So that's the SDK toolkit for release in April. I don't think it's April. I think it's February. I remember it's either February. I think it's February, not April. That's why the price is running up now. If it was in April, why would rebranding is in February. Okay, so those who are so forgive me on that. So those who are more familiar on Liz, feel free to comment and let the audience know what's happening on Liz, so that they are more aware of what kind of resources they can look in. But the price has been running up a little bit quick, don't you think? Right? Have you heard of Nebulous? Okay. Kind of nice name, but I have not officially looked into Nebulous. Probably we can read about it. Feel confident to know your opinion. Yeah, Liz is of course an open source blockchain application solutions platform. So I would assume that being that they're planning to rebrand, they're planning to set up their SDK. I think they already are very confident that their developers going to be coming on board. They're going to be starting to reach out to companies and whatnot to kind of integrate blockchain into the business. Have you been following Neblio? No, I have not, man. Ryan, is Tron a shitcoin? Tron, okay. From what Justin did, where he dumped his coins, I don't really like that. Because if you build a, okay, so from an entrepreneur's perspective, from his business perspective, he's raising ICO to scale his business. This is what I understand. Okay, whether he blockchains his business or not is another story. Whether how successful the ICO went. If the ICO went successfully and he dumped his coins, I don't think it doesn't have a very good impression, because if you believe in your coin and your token, you shouldn't really dump it on the spot. But if he kind of dumped it to pay off developers, then I think that's kind of acceptable in a way. But I would have preferred that he not do that, right? It just creates the impression that you're here for a cash grab. But let's not comment too quickly. He may be just dumping so that he can pay his developers in fiat, because not everyone wants to accept Tron tokens, right? Because they don't know what Tron is. So, you know, so let's just not, That's right, man. You're not cool to dump your coins. I mean, yeah, as an entrepreneur, just think about it, man. Like Snapchat, the owners kind of immediately cashed in on 1B the moment Snapchat went IPO. I think, you know, and now the stock is like 50% down from when the original price. So yeah, guys. So we are in half an hour already. I don't want to have too long streams. So I'm gonna end off with, make sure that you subscribe, you like, and don't forget to comment if you have more additional information about your favorite cryptocurrencies. Allow us to know what you are looking at and then we can go and research on it. Okay, so like match pool right now, we don't know what match pool is, guys. So feel free to give a description, right? Because Ryan doesn't like look at all the 1,400 cryptocurrencies out there. So remember to subscribe and don't forget to click on the notification button so that when I come on stream, you know, we are all able to get the full value of this video. All right, so guys, thanks so much for watching. Thank you for your time, and God bless.